Okay, we're back. Um, we're starting a little bit earlier, thank God. This is I probably want to start a little bit earlier than this, but this is kind of roughly the time I would like to be starting normally. But just haven't been able to this week, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna be back for this. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was kind of just too knackered after doing some house stuff, and I was out for a lot of the day buying stuff. Sure. So we're back to this. Um, let's try and solve this fucking thing. Um, yeah. There's an alternating signal of constant frequency. So I'm trying to see if I do this, right? Do not. One, two, three, four. So I just need to delay this. I don't know how to. Maybe I don't need to use this at all. Maybe I just do. So I just need to do that. Oh no, it's delayed. No, that doesn't work either. Fuck. Because I needed to hold the signal, right? It is a big problem. I need to hold the signal. Some. So this just makes a constant signal. That's a console signal of on. Right, so I have a console signal of on in this. So I can just get the inverse of that. And that gives me a console signal of off. It's always off. I only need to swap between these two. There's probably an easier way to. I just do that. Have a off signal. Yeah, that always just gives off, so that's fine. I don't need this. So I have a on, always off. How do I swap between those two? So I want it to be 4. So then if this is on, and the output of this is on, and the output of this is on, I want that to be 0. So I'm just going to see if I can do this. If the output of that is on, no, that won't work. I did not? Because it's always either 100 or off. And then I did this. It's always the opposite of this. 1 second. I do that. Is this an infinite? I think this is an infinite loop though, right? Yeah. When this goes off, I need to set up like auto ISO because my room gets really light and then really dark now. Super blown out. When this goes off, I want a switch to trigger, essentially, right? I want to swap what it's doing. So if this track's on and that track's off, I want them to fire. I just don't know how to do that. Alternate signal of constant frequency. Stores memory, the current memory is stamped to the output. Output triggers at a regular interval. Because essentially that. So if that's on, like, right, I'm gonna see something. If I'd like delayed this. That's 4 down, but it's mistimed. And then if I took another clock, right? I took another clock, but I had the knot of that. Oh. So it's just on the whole time. Of course it is. This is technically, if I could delay it. I really don't know what to do with that puzzle. It's driving me up the wall. I'm gonna try a different one for now. So I just have to do farm gate. Everything else is fine. Sure. So this is like it goes up and then it goes down kind of thing. First one is a rising and falling envelope with occasional malfunctions causing voltage spikes when falls. So that's when it's going down. Output 100. So so I'm trying to think. I basically need a delay. So I need to be able to track what the previous value was. Right? So that would be, if this one minus that one was above, then do that. Okay, so if that one is above, I put 100. So what I actually need is I want 1 second, what value is that outputting? So what I would need then is I would need an attenuator, need a split as well. No, I need the attenuator actually for you. And then do a sum. Right. Oh, I need an OR if it's above be 100. And rises up with 2. Oh, I only need it. Oh, I don't need it constantly. Wait. Okay, I did this wrong. So the spikes are always 0 to 100. So if so I need bias. So if I do minus 100 plus 1, do a sum. Do that and then do an OR. Right, so that should check when it's 100. Okay. How do I check if it's 0? If this is 100 and the signal delay it should always be I could just maybe do an attenuator on this one actually, maybe. Split. Put that into that. Oh, can't do that. So signal delay. But if the previous number is 100, which how do I check if it's 100, but not if it's 99? Um, we essentially need to check what the previous numbers were. If the previous number was greater, I guess if the previous number was less than 100, I could check that. So I could just do this whole setup again. Minus 100. Minus plus 1. But if that's less than 100, then sum of these. So if that was less than 100, it would output okay. And then a VCA of this times this. Why didn't you fire? Oh, I didn't input it, that's why. Duh. Oh, I put in the wrong one. Okay, so it's firing when I need it to fire, but it's not catching the voltages. Or it is catching the voltages and I needed not to. That's 100. Why is that 100? Oh, because of the voltage spike, of course. Switching it. This is 0. Okay, one second. All of this up for now. Start actually color coding stuff. So these are all red. These are all blue. No. I got a beep boop. Oh, nothing important. Okay, so now I actually just need to do this again. So this is tracking. If I just output this, for example. I actually need to get I need to find 0, so I need to do the opposite of this. So to get source 0, I need I think here. If I Get a bias of plus 100. I'm just like, how do you track a 0? So I go minus 100, it'll be minus. Do I? TV is 0. Prizes. So I need to do this again. If I need to try to figure out how do I calculate if it's 0? Because this is basically doing +1 to try and find it. I guess I could do a bias of -1, bias of +1. I guess if I do a not and an and, if I shift that by +1, it'll fire. And if I do a not, that should fire. This should only fire when it's 0. Okay, so that seems to actually be working. It's just firing when I also don't need it to. So this tracks a 0, which to do that I need it to be I need a signal delay, and I need to track it again. So I guess I need signal delay. I need to split this again. Split. I need signal delay, and then need to do this again. So if I do a not and a bias and an and. Oh, that needs to actually not be like that. And then a VCA. And then I do this one. I do that one out. Okay, so this is wrong. So, oh, bias +1. Oh, I need this signal, please. So this This needs to be inverted, I think. Well, I guess 1 second. I think this actually needs to go and just be that. I was catching the first one. Also catching that one. Okay, so I just need to watch for the volt. I just need to check out for the voltage now. Okay, so let's recolor everything again. This is all red. And then the rest of it's blue. So what I just need to check now is I just needed to, I need to have another VCA that checks for the voltage spike, I believe. I guess I'll split these up just so that I know. That's calculating the number. That's calculating the number. That's calculating when it should fire. This is calculating when it should fire. So if the previous thing was 0 or if the previous thing was 100, I can check. So if the previous thing was a 0, can I mix these? Maybe that is that a solution? If I do an and of just u, no, an and of u of u. What if I use u to control that? Oh. Okay. And then I use another and of 1 second now. I'm running out of space. And then I use another and up here of u and u. I don't use u, I use u. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. That seems to have worked. Oh, that was a struggle. So I calculated how to get 0, how to get 100, and then just checked the number beforehand. Yeah. Imagine there's a probably way better method of doing that. Like, what's the top leaderboard? Yeah, my score shit, dude. Global. Best is 26 modules. I used 74. No, rack space. Modules used 10. Oof. In respect, this should have been the first thing we fixed. Wait, so why didn't we fix it then? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Can't believe it. Ooh, that was a struggle. That was a struggle. So we have this. We're getting there. Oh, I'm not sure how to do this one. Oh, I went back just so you're aware. I'm gonna go into this one just so you guys can see. I went back after the last stream of this, Just had a look and was like, oh, how could I do some of this stuff? I could use a bias to correct CV for switch. What is this? Oh, this is what I was thinking I could do. I can set up 3 different biases. Right? 1, 2, 3. This is essentially what I was thinking. And actually, I don't even need that. I can use a sum and add these together and have this be the CV. So if these are both activated at once, it'd be 3. If it's 1, it'd be that one. So that's what I was kind of thinking. This one. I didn't go too much further than that. I'm just gonna undo for a second. Can I undo? No. I'll put the sequences in sequential order. So I guess what I would have to do is, okay, I don't know what's going on there. Is I don't have a VCA, so I can't do that. Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna delete all modules for a second. I think I was having a ghost module in the way. So we'll use bias. I want to see if I. What if I output that? 0. Okay. I don't actually have a VCA, so I actually think the method I was going to use for this doesn't work. Source 1, 2, and 3. I need them to play out in order. So so how did I do the last one? I had a bias, and no, because I had a method because it was rising and falling. I could always just do that. Don't have that here. Non-active the output 0 volts. So input 1, 2, 3. Lock, please stop. Right, so it'll play this. When that hits 0, when that hits 0, I could use this. Right, I'm trying to think here. Right, if that hits 0, I needed to actually hit 0, not lower. That's what the main issue. 1 second, I just want to. I know I just did that puzzle, but I don't remember what I just did to track the 0. So I guess I tracked to see. Where did I track? This one, right? No, no. I think I used a bias and not. Farm gate. Load game, please. Thank you very much. But I did not. And I added it. Okay. I did not on an end. Okay. I think I'm going to need that here. I need to check if it's exactly 0. Not bias and. Not bias and. Not bias and an and. So that should only fire when it hits 0. Okay. So that's grand. So then I can do that for all of them, I guess. All right. Not bias and so this will change when that's 100. When that's 100, what do I want to happen? And then the third one doesn't matter. So I want an and for this. Both of those are 0. So 100. And then what I actually want is I actually want here and here. So it wasn't actually changed. Okay. So it's stopping when I want it to. All I need to do now is actually run the switch. How do I run the switch? What I could do is this is 100. So I could shift it. Grab you there, you there. Shift it by negative 100. Right? And then shift it by 1. So now it's 1. Okay, I could just do that again, right? Do bias, negative 100. And you into there, you into there. Is that by 2? With some? I don't think this is gonna swap. So I think I just do this though, right? Oh, 2? Already on 1, so I need to swap to 2. So I guess I could do an or. Split. Put you into there. Also, I guess I would do a sum. I would do an attenuator. No, I can't do that. Wrong. If I do a sum, this is not going to work, I don't believe, because this will still be minus whatever it is. So this middle bit is the problem. So and swaps. Add one more to that. So if I do that, minus 100 and then plus 1, right? So that outputs 1 when it happens. So that outputs 1 when it happens. It's 1 when it happens. Puts 1 when it happens, and that outputs 2 when it happens. Oh, wait, can I just sum? No, because this will be negative. I don't have a way to track if this is. I could do this. Modules must be unlocked first. How did I? Oh, okay. So if I put you into there. Actually, no. If I put you into there, and I just put another bias in, right? Plus 1. What does this put output? Okay, cool. We have a solution. That plus this, so I can use 2 switches to run it. Okay. We got it, chat. We got it. Ooh, that was a struggle for a second there. There's probably a way more efficient way to do that one. Like a lot of these, I'm like, there's definitely a better way to do this, right? Wireless signals are much improved now, thanks to you. Good to hear. Cool. So how many more do I have? I think we're going through them. We're getting through them. Oh, I have 3 more optionals, and then we have to continue the story. I have done all of this nonsense, but I cannot figure out this fucking gear system. God damn it. This one has some notes, but I don't think these notes are really that helpful. Use bias plus 1 to sum, decide on which output. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of the same thing as I had before, so I could do 1 and then let's do it. I can do like a VCA to each of them. Some VCA output thing. Oh, it doesn't really. Well, actually, no. What it is push this back another bit. So I can use this thing, and then I can output the CV input up. Right. So now we'll fire out the first one. So that's the kind of the output sorted. I just need to actually figure out how to decide when these should fire. When source 1's value is a multiple of 5, send it to out 1. How can I figure out if something is a multiple? Like, I need to, like, what do I have? I have a min-max, which I haven't had before. I might take a small break and get another drink in just a second. Either inputs. So this outputs. What are the values I'm getting? So 85, 60, 5. So they're all above 0. Okay, so let's put that in a note. All values above 0. That seems important, right? So that means if they can be a percentage. Like if I multiply, I'm gonna see something. If I, just so I'm aware of any tricks, if I do that, and let's just say set this to, I can't set this to less values. So if I set that to 5, let's set that to 10. I want to see something. If I do that, if I get the same output, yes. Okay. So this is right. I set that to 5. I set that to 20. Because a fifth, right? Uh, 17 by 5 is 50. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's why the percentages were working, because I wasn't using proper percentages like a fucking idiot. Okay. So I think this must be the way. This is the way. I could actually just use an attenuator for this then. 150 equals 20%. I feel stupid having to write this out, but just in case I don't solve this today and I have to remember what I was doing, I just do 2 attenuators. So that's 50 and that's 20. So if it doesn't divide in, then if I add it back together, it won't equal the same number. Right? So let's see. That one, yes, because that should be 11. No. Well, no, I could. I'm trying to think, how could I do this? Because that won't add back together. That would add back together. Same with that. Same with that. So I can solve this one. I'm trying to think, how would I add that back together? I guess what I could do is I could do an attenuator for 4/5. Right? 17 plus 68 is 85. But, and that's correct. That is 56 though, which is incorrect. That one's correct. That one's correct. Five. It should be wait, what? And source one's value is a multiple of 5 outputted. Wait, what was a multiple of 5? 70 is a multiple of 5. What? Chat? Um, oh, when it's them at the same time. Oh, when it's them at the same time, then it's just either of them. Okay. So, I think I'll come back to the 5s for now. I'm gonna have a look at those ones. So this one, if we take a plus and we take a attenuator, we do a sum. This, no, do a split even. That plus itself. That minus that. That value is not 0. No, if it is 0, output. Okay. Why did that outputting on 45? That's 56. So that should be 1 right now. Because it's always one of them. Right? There's never a point where it's 0 for all 3. Okay. So that's 1 solved. Let's make these all yellow for now, just to show that I've done them. I'm gonna get rid of these minimax for now. So now, how do I track if I'm just gonna do another split to make my life easier here. Another random. That is 1/5. That is 1/5. So if I multiplied that by 5, I would not get the correct thing. I would get the correct value. That I would get the correct value. That I would not get the correct value. So that's what it is. I have to just multiply. I just have to add it together. Do a sum and then another sum. So if I add you, no, I need to split you loads of times. Right. Right. So now, if I get another attenuator, But I guess if I just take this attenuator and split it. And then take another sum. Actually, I could just do it here. I don't need to do another math. And then do a not. So. I want this should be, that should be 100 right now. Okay, so I have the wrong way round. So I actually just need I need an attenuator for this and a sum and that plus a not plus that and that in there. No, what was wrong? So you should fire, not fire. Um. Okay. So I just want to see what output. That's 85, 60, 55, which is less than. So I could check to see if it's not 0, because I can do that. So I can do that. If that minus that is not 0, then it's not, shouldn't fire. This value, okay. I take a sum. So I could just add that to it. Yeah. Okay. I think that's what I fucked up. So if I do that and I get take this value, it should be 0. And don't think this is gonna work. No. So that's 0. I'm so close. So this fired off, and it shouldn't have because that was 56. I need to check if that number is 0. How do I check if? I guess I check. If that number. 1 second. I'm just save and return. How was I checking it before? It's still FarmGate, right? I still need to just go back into this. Oh, trying to figure out that multiple thing was a nightmare though. I was doing a signal delay. If the output of that plus 1 the output of that. No. The output of the original signal. Fuck. We're making some good progress today, though. I'm happy enough with it, honestly. Like, even if I would ideally to get more of this salt, but we're making some progress. Progress. Okay, so this is somewhat working, but it's always 0, but it's always 0 when 5 should fire off. Anytime it's not 0, 5 shouldn't fire. So how do I check to make sure it's 0? I could do this, right? If that is not 0, I could just do. This is definitely the most complicated way I could do this. No. Okay, because if it's minus, I didn't think about that. If I do a min, what the fuck do I do? Right? So I have that outputting at 0. That only fires. This will fire if it's 0 or negative. If it's 0, the value should be super dark now. Hey, yeah, lighting, man, lighting. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, wait. If I do that, if I do like negative by negative, but it's a negative percent, so I don't know if I'm allowed to do negative percent. No. But what I could do. I can't. I was like, I could multiply it by itself, but I don't actually have a way to do that. But now a way to add it to itself. These min and max have to be useful for something. I'm just gonna change these so don't lose track of it. Can I fit all of this up here? Probably not. Oh. That is a clean delete. It'll be 0. If it's not, it won't be 0. How do I check if it's just 0? If it's more than 0, I'll put this. Right? If it's more than 0, that's more than 0. So if that's 0, so I actually just want a knot of that. Right? Like, I just check if it's, put a breakpoint in by mistake. If it is over 0, I'll put 100. Right. If it is over 0, I'll put 100. So I want a knot of that. Should fire. It shouldn't. Well, it should fire. No, it should fire. I don't mind. Should fire, should fire, should fire, should fire. Shouldn't fire. So this shouldn't fire. And then just mix with a... I guess I could just do a max on that. I guess I could just do max. On 0, right? Can I just do that? Wait, can I just do that? No. Um... Wait, what? So we do max right now. Just trying to think here. That I put 0, even though that now I have it always outputting 0. So if it's above 0, if it's above 0, don't output. Oh, but this just eliminates the... I guess I could add a... This is getting very messy now. I don't love. Let's just real quick. Okay, these are all these cables. So now if I add +1, do that output. if it was like -2, if it's fuck, how do I check if it's actually just 0 though? Thought I had something there and then I kind of lost it. That's negative, so if it's negative, um, not sure. I'm not sure. We might have to leave this one for a little bit. I might take a small break and go get a drink and stuff. Then I will BRB. So, see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are back. Hydration. So, I was thinking about like I could like add numbers to this and then take away numbers because this number can't ever be more than -4 or +4 because otherwise then it would be a multiple of 5. But I'm just trying to think like if that's the case. I'm trying to check like how can I check that this is 0? How can I check if it's not 0? That's what I'm. We might come back to that one, just because I'm just not sure. And we'll check out the other one for now. The other one I think I also need the multiples though, which is a problem. Target identification. I think I need the multiples for this, right? But 8 times. So this is to do with the sampler, right? I need this. Signal in. So end of each sequence. Yeah, okay. So we want to take in all 4 things. So how do I do this now? So we set that to 8. And then we can do a feedback loop. Right. So that's a 9. Right. And we could do a sum. This. A sum of that times that. Oh, I don't even need a sum. We could just do that, right? Okay, no, we can't do that. We need a sum. Eight. I'm just trying to think like why. What do I need to? Maybe I can't do this. Oh, don't do that. So, is it a sum? I think that times that, is it? Box size of 8. 1 second. Okay. Let's leave this for a second. Let's go check out some of the other ones just because I'm like, I feel like I've done that with less nodes or less modules and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I think reloading this one will probably work. So I guess I could just run while the system. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. Overcomplicate stuff. I could just run it while the thing is live because it's dead when it's not running. So to stretch. So, sampler, do that, and while that is above, I guess I'll do split. While that's true, I guess I need another split, right? While that's true, forward and go forward. Yep. So what I need to do now is I need to check if they're odd or even. So that I can do with what I just did before. So I can take a attenuator 50. If the result is or odd and even signals, store an output for in reverse. So then I would go backwards in this. So if I just take the input for now. Oh wait, oh, I could just do that in reverse. Oh, okay. So if I did that correctly, then if I summed that after splitting it, plus that, I could actually just turn this to minus 50. And if it's less than, these are all plus values. If it is above, then it's positive. Above, then it's positive. So I'm trying to think here. What this wants to be 60, 68 and 43. So if I run that, so it's up to 43. I want to do that. I want to see. Oh, I guess that needs to be split then. But this is what's stored. So, that's not even. Oh, I needed to do it twice. So how do I? When that is off, so I need a not. When that's off. When that's off. If I do that, I guess I could just do a. I don't have a sequential switch. I guess I could do two samplers. I could do two samplers. That might be better. 1 second. Rather than doing this. Where's the output for you? So that could be the right. Um, why is this always 0? So that's not odd. No, that is odd. This should be firing. I guess I need to add +1 to it. That's 72. Yeah, so that's that. This is 0. Oh, I didn't plus this. Okay. So that's even odd. So I need 2 samplers. Actually, just set to 4 each. And the signal that's going in should be should just be this and this, but it should be, that's when it's even. Let's do even up top, and let's do nor and not even. I guess I need to do a split. Split. Do that, and do that, and do that. So signal in. Okay. So what I can just do then is I can just do a split and a split these values. So that can go there, that can go there, that can go there. And where's this value? There, 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 and there. So what I just need to do is I just need to turn off this whole system. Okay, so if that's activated, I need an AND. That and that. I don't need this or. I do need another split, I guess. And then I need another AND down here. And okay, so now they're both have the 4 of them stored. I need them to play those out. So So, trying to think here. If this is, it's not true, and I put this, I want it to do VCA and then VCA. I guess we need to do a split on U, U and U, U, U. So, okay, so the right. So now I just need to go backwards. So I can just do a bias of minus 100. Well, no, I could just do a sum in front of that. No, just a sum in front of this. Output. And then just do that. Wait, no. Need an attenuator. That output. And then a split into there, put U into there, and then I need another sum down here. Oh, a lot of spaghetti, a lot of spaghetti. And then a sum into here, so take U, put U into there, and then that split goes down here, you go into there. So it's one off, so that you need a signal delay. And you also need one, but I don't have really space for you, which is a problem. Yeah, I can put you up here and you up here, and then just move you guys over. Well, I guess I don't want to do that. I don't want the sum to be delayed. I want the attenuation signal to be delayed. Huzzah! We did it! Oh, that was a struggle for a bit there. A mess. I have no idea what I created. But yeah, it makes more sense to do it in two different samplers and just split it before they go into them. That makes more sense. What is the global retrieving stats? How easy could you have done it? 19 modules. Oof. Very nice, very nice. I mean, I'm not the worst, at least. Yikes, dude. I see you. We are so close now. Bring it. I dare you. Come on. Come on, son. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can fix the lighting. Hopefully that helps a bit. I don't know. Might be too blown out now. Finish that one. So we have a fence. This fucking tractor here. Okay. Let's go back into this fence now. This is the one with the multiples, right? So I know how I have them separated. Okay, so I just want to see if I plus it by 2, right? Stop playback. If I plus it by 2, move these. Just I need this space. Actually, I could get rid of that. I don't need the space. Move it down. No. Shit. Attenuator 50. Oh, it still thinks it's there. Really annoying. Save and return. I'm just gonna reload. This one's driving me off the wall. Like the tracked one, I still have no idea how to do it. But this one's driving me off the wall, but just because I'm that close, and I still don't. I'm like, I have 90% of it done. That's fine. Okay. So if I plus it by 2, if I plus it by 4, right? And it's 0. Right? Like if I plus that by 4, now it's above. So if I then did if the signal is if I did 2 of those, right? And did an AND. Now it's never firing. Because even when it's 0, yeah, this is not helpful. Oh, I could also just do this, right? Um, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So I'm just trying to think, like, if how could I differentiate between if the value was minus 1 to 2 and I only wanted 0, how could I check that? How can I check if it's only 0? Check if it's only 0. So the 2 one works anyway. Just cleaning up my code a little bit. My spaghetti. Okay, so let's think about this. Right? This is checking if it's divisible by 5, it would 0 out. Is that actually helpful? Right? Um, So like I'm like, can I do something with the max and min? Do I check to see which value is no? How can I do this? How can I do this? So like I basically never want it to be, if it's ever over, then it should never work. Right? If it's ever over, it should never work. That's fine. And then if it's ever less than 0, it's ever less than 0. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It's ever less than 0. If I added 4 onto it, it's ever less than 0. Ever less than 0, I could check to see which one is lower. Right? Okay, bear with me here. If I ever check, so this will only fire when it's below. Okay, this is irrelevant. So I think I'm gonna leave that up there. So if it's less than 0, right? Less than 0, it should pop out here. Right? But if I add +4 to it, if I add +5 to it even, and then I do another min. If I add +5 to it, +5 to it, and then I do another min. Right? Hear me out. Hear me out here. Why would I do that? I could just. Why would I do that? I added +5 to it. No, I could just skip this step, right? So that skips that anyway. But that gives out -2. I feel like I'm like this close and I keep thinking about it and then I forget as I'm doing it. Just driving me up the wall. -2. Right. So I don't need this because I'm already checking the other way. So I don't need this min check. It's pointless. It's pointless. I do a max check, right? If I do a max. If I do a max, right? Bear with me here. And then I take an attenuator and I flip that over and then I sum that with this. What value do I get? I get 0. Then I get 2. So if it's 0, that's fine. And then I can just do an OR on that. Or I could just do an AND. I could just do an AND. Finish playback. Right? I do an AND on that. Does that. Put you into there. No. Why? Why didn't you work? You should fire. Because it's 0. So this is fine. You just need to check. That's fine. That's a 2. This isn't fine. What? Don't understand. That one is the visible. So is that one. Yeah, 1 second. Let me think of this. So if I take this and I get the highest value, then it'll output a 1. Then it will output a 1. And it'll that's fine because it's over it, so it should be okay. Oh. Again, I felt like I was close there. I've lost it now. So that should be a 0. So that shouldn't fire. Just gonna just make this bottom one work, and then I'll worry about getting the top one to work. So shouldn't fire. No, that should fire. So when doesn't this fire? This only doesn't fire when it's a plus number. Oh, wait. So I just need to do an AND. Give me this thing. Give me an AND of you and you, and then just invert that. Is that all I needed? Please, that's all I needed. Okay. So this it shouldn't fire. This should be 0. Why are you 100? No, that should have been 100. Because it's a plus number. So if it's why are you here? You should not be you should be an OR? What I'm figuring out here? No. You're above it, so you're firing. That should that be an OR? This should be an OR, not a not. Let's see. OR. And then it's a not. And then it should work. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's why I needed to test if either of them were firing, not if both of them were firing at the same time. Gotcha. Oh my god, that was stressful. Okay. We did it though. Thank god. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Violate my company's intellectual property with every circuit you make. Yeah, it feels pretty good actually. Enjoy while it lasts. I feel like I'm fighting like the crypto fucking NFT bros, you know? This is so sad. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be the last puzzle I have, but like I have the main story quest, The only optional puzzle I have left is this one that I still haven't done for ages. I'm gonna cry, dude. Okay. The alternating signal of constant frequency. So I'm just like, can I make this fire? All right. So maybe what I do, can I do like, don't have a bias. I'm just trying to think of a way to like, so we do that, do that. So that is always firing, right? Think about this now. That is always firing. Now we have one that is not always firing. I mean, I don't need to do that. I can just do an or. That is always firing. This is never firing. Okay. How do I stop them? When this fires, they should activate. What I need this input to be different. Without causing a loop, right? I have a VCA. So if it's true, right? Let's think about this. This is 100. And this is 100. Okay, I do an AND. If that's 100 and that's 100, right? I want this to swap. Am I just making... No, that's, again, just a gate, right? I'm just making a stupid gate. If that fires, that's fine. What I need to do is I need to swap these. How do I swap those? What I could do is I could do a VCA. Right? I could do a VCA that is just not this. I guess I need a split to actually take it out. No, sure. Just the opposite of that. Right? Well, I guess I don't need this not, because this VCA should only activate when this activates. It's 100 at 0. It's still just this value, right? Just that value inverted. So wait, can I just do that? Wait, what? Well, I guess I do need a knot of that. It's actually just a knot of that, right? If I do like I assume this isn't going to work. Right, this will just loop again, yeah. Okay, so I need to do that, but avoid a loop. So the input of that I make a new clock just to see. Oh wait, no. We just make you that. This loops, right? Okay. Give me 1 second, sorry. Okay, back. Sorry about that. I have stuff I have to deal with. Okay. What I need to do is I need to cause a loop here. But a loop that doesn't run forever. So I just disconnect this. So this is the opposite of whatever I put in there. Right? So what I kind of need is I need another. Like, can I do that? I assume I'm not allowed to do that. Right, like I'm trying to think, like how do I achieve this? I'm gonna put that there. No, that there, put that there. This is just inverse of whatever that is. So now I have both of them held. But again, I have that over here. I don't need them both held. No, that's all not helpful. Out one is an alternating signal of constant frequency. So it's this signal. What do I actually have available? I have a VCA. I have a clock. Like, this feels not helpful. I have a VCA and I have a clock. And I have a sample hold. Feels like I have to... But if I'm using 2 sample holds, that doesn't help because I'm basically just doing this, right? So I have these 2 values. I can't add anything together. So if this was 0, if this was 100, it was 100. Alternates between 2 clock signals with different frequencies. 2 and times. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can do the second half. So 2 clock signals. Right, so these need VCAs. And a sum. So then this whatever this output is, one of it'll go into here, and then one of it'll go into there, one of it'll go into there, one of it'll go to there, and that would be the setup, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. The only thing now, maybe it's a full thing. It's just that is on the timing, right? Like, this is the only thing I have. Like, that is on the timing. Right. So like doing it like this doesn't really help me because then it's just off. I guess if it's that, I need a 5, right? Oh, wait, maybe like if you see, I think it's this row. It does that one correctly. No, it's the next one. It did that one correctly. So wait, one thing I could do. I did a not. Right, I did a not. I did it that. If I did that, right? No, I just don't know what to fucking do with that puzzle. Grr. Let's try the actual story quest, I guess. This might be a literal puzzle I literally just have to Google. I really have no idea anymore. Yeah, sure. Fucking hell. I don't see how it's possible. Create a stack maybe they can store up to 5 values. In source 2 is at 100 volts. Store the value. Source 1 is at 100 volt was okay. That's the in. Alright. In source 2 is at 100 volts. So I probably need to split. When source 2. Well, actually, probably just do that and that. Probably need to do. Oh, didn't mean to do position. I meant to do it there. Have I done this puzzle before? 1 second. feel like I've done this puzzle before, haven't I? Auto targeting. 1 second. Oh no. Oh wait, no, I did do that one. Auto targeting. So this is. I was about to say I felt like I did that one already. It felt very easy compared to some of this shit. Okay. Oh no. Okay, no. Okay. There's probably gonna be some crazy thing. When source 3. Um. I mean, I don't. Why am I doing a VCA? I could just do 1 second. Source 1. If that's at 100, then do that and do that. Okay. If source 3 is at 100, remove the most recent stored value. Output it. So what we would do then is you would take this and. I mean, do I even need an OR? I could just. Yeah. Wait. I think I'm overcomplicating this again. I think I said that before though. So I should just do. Oh. I just do that, right? Because they're just binary signals. I just do that. Okay. So I need to output that into there. So I need to take this. I need to take it away. Remove the. Okay, so what does that? I need to output 0. So I need to have taken away a couple. I'm not really sure. Okay. And it is at 100 volts, which happens once. When that's at 100 volts, sum record. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't put this back in. So that needs to be 35. So do I have a signal delay? I do. Guess I'm going to do that instead. Oh, wait, can I do that? Because... Yeah, no, I can do that, I think, right? So then do that, and then do that. That should be 40. I got 40. $40, 35. That should output 35. Um, so some attenuator. Move you there. Lit. Mm. Okay, let's think about this. Oh, I only need this to store up to 5 as well. Nope. That needs to be 40, which is back 3 places. Hmm. So go forward, go forward. Cool. So now I need to store that value. I've output that value, and now I need to get rid of it. So if I just do, if I just sum, did I just do this? Take that value. Why are you outputting 5? Should be outputting 40. Create a stack memory that can store up to 5 values. So that output 65. Right. That output 40. That should output 40. Should 0. I see. Can I up this by 1? No, I can't do that. Let's see, how much of an issue is it? So the 1 breaks. Okay, there's a couple of breaks. Oh. I need it to fire in the exact same frame. I can't really use a delay. Okay. I think this delay is wrong, right? So that saves each position, moves forward, just doesn't delete them. What I needed to do is I needed to fire. Needs to fire. What does this do? Copy. Oh, I can just duplicate it. That's pretty cool. Need to fire the value. We'll make it go. Just delete it. So if I make it go forward and then back, do I to do that? Go forward and then back. When this fires, when that fires, do that. Split. Right. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that it's not meant to be like a. I'm not meant to go back a step. Like, as I'm not 100% sure if I'm understanding the controls for this. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Some. Okay, this is definitely gonna be wrong then. That puts 40 now instead of. I was using it to control that. Maybe I could just use it to. No, I can't use it to control the value. Maybe I can. I assume not. It'll be delayed. Wait, can I? Oh, okay. Okay, I overcomplicated it apparently. So signal delay, keep it in memory just long enough. Okay, interesting. We're so close. Are you ready to lose? No, because I'm not going to. We're with you. Thanks. This is the end, huh? Not for us. For Eldon. Whatever happens, we owe you. We'll make it through. Heck yeah. So, last one, I assume? Future. Oh. Oh. Gunshots ring out. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Looks pretty cool, though. Then cover. Let the turrets do the work. Surrender. No one has to get hurt. Ignore him. Eastern fence has lost power. I'm on it. Hide in the grass. Aim at the turrets. Flush them out and activate the spotlights. Oh yeah. There's nowhere for them to hide. Damn it. Fall back. Fall back. Soon enough, Ellis's men were gone. Sayonara, beaches. We'll be back. When you least suspect it, when you're unprepared, we'll be back. No, we will. Vigilant. There'll be more of us. We'll be stronger. We'll build a community, collaborating and working. Yeah, friendship, and we will friendship, bruh. Oh, that's it. Damn. Interesting. Yeah, that last puzzle wasn't as hard as I thought then. So, just intrigued. So, like, it would keep. I guess it would keep it before it was recorded. And then it would record over, but it wouldn't keep the record. That was a pretty good game. I still haven't solved that last puzzle. So this feels unearned. But honestly, we might just do a Google of that puzzle, chat, because I'm fucking losing my shit right now. Nope, sorry. Where's the design? No, I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. It was a unique kind of puzzle. Like, you know, I still think, I don't know, I think the story stuff just it's nice, but like I think I just kind of wanted to do the puzzles. But no, it's cool. I liked the kind of, you know, it's essentially VCV Rack as a puzzle game, which is kind of cool because it's like a cool way to introduce it to some people. You know, some people aren't going to love the math, of course. You know, there was times when I was like, what the fuck am I doing? But I think it's an interesting way to kind of show it. And like it's a different kind of puzzle. Like it's like Baba Is You, right? Like Baba Is You is a very specific type of puzzle game that I've never really seen before. Same with this. I've never seen a puzzle game try to do this kind of thing. I like the music. Music was also nice. So I think for the rest of this stream, I'm probably just gonna see if I can finish that last puzzle, and if I can't finish it by the end of the stream, we're just gonna look up the how it's done, because fuck me, dude, I'm over. I want to see if I can do it myself. Unless there's other puzzles to do. If there's other puzzles to do, we'll see. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, I think it was what, 15 quid or something. It's not too bad. Like, you know, I got a good couple of hours of just brain teasers trying to figure stuff out. You know, solve any module, any puzzle that you can use any that you've already solved. Oh, okay, so you can kind of use any oh, okay. Is that how people got really low scores? Maybe. Okay, so no, it's literally everything. Everything's done except this goddamn fucking tractor. God damn it. I've made auto-targeting spotlights and turrets, but tractor? No. Okay. Let's see. Let's try and get this done. But if not, fuck it, I don't care that much. My pride isn't that high. So, an alternating signal of constant frequency, right? So, this makes sense. Using this makes sense. Using this clock makes sense because that clock fires. 1 second. Put it there. Just so I can see my own stuff. I never figured out how to use the oscilloscope. They probably should have given me an actual tutorial of how to use that. Right, this fires at exactly the correct time to swap. That should also be the clock to swap, right? So if I could maybe make a loop. If this is firing, and I'm trying to think, like, how do I do this, right? If it's this and that should be 100. If that and that are 100. 1 second. Don't think this is right, but I mean, I don't even need this. I just need something that fires all the time. I do need that, right? I don't have anything that does fire all the time. I mean, what's a second? Okay, so this just fires out 100% of the time. I just did that. This causes a loop, right? I believe. So I just want to see that very first fire. So if I change this to that, change this to that. Do that? No. That's feeding to this. Okay, so these are firing at the same time. It's incorrect. But what we want is we actually want that to do that. If I split the U, right? If I split that, do that. Okay, let's think about this. So we want the in of that to change to be the negative of what its current out is, right? So if its current out is 100, for example, we want it to be 0. This current out is 100. We want it to be 0. One second. If more than it becomes 0, else it, yeah. So we want it to be that. It's just the opposite of what it is. Wait, if I just do that. Wait, did I super overcomplicate this? That just runs infinitely on the thing. Okay. I can break it with a simple knot, right? So how can I unbreak that? This is swapping constantly. Well, this is true. So if that's true, I take that out. Put it in there. Make it only true while that's true. And do that. Wait. Oh, wait, no. I thought I fixed it. I did not. This is gonna loop. Yep. Yeah. Just infinite loops. Okay. So if that, I want to make an alternating signal. So if I make an alternating signal, right? If I do this, if I just do a knot, is this the problem? So that's on 5, and that's on 9. 13. So, like, give me a second. If I take this clock and put it in here, I just want to be able to visualize it. So that clock is just it's absolutely right. No, it's not. Activating at the right times, but the values are wrong half the time. Don't understand this puzzle. Just don't see how I can solve it with the limited choice of things, right? That fires right now. And that fires right now. I change that to 3. No. So 1 second. Gate. 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 Yeah, so that reads when the gate should happen perfectly. I think this has to be true. If I do an if this output and this input are both true, I want you to output the opposite of you. Fuck. I guess I could do some, right? Let's think about this. Did that, that, and then I just did like a clock at the very beginning. Oh, didn't add it in. Oh, there's no output for this. Didn't think about that. I guess what I actually want is I actually just want the not. Oh no, I can't do that because then it loops forever. Not of this. I don't think this can work. Again, it's just gonna loop. Yet again, yeah. This one, why is this one so much more difficult than literally every other one? Okay, clock. Maybe I don't even start with clock. I have to have a sample hold, right? Or do I? Do I even have to have a sample hold? Could I just swap the signal? Like if I do that, right, and I just do no or not even. And then I just do another clock. No, some do that. And I do. If I minus them, they're just going to equal out, right? What I could do. 1 second. I could do this. Right, I could do 2 of these. Do an and. And those are both through. That's every 8th. No, it's not. Okay, that can't work because it needs to. This should never be true, right? Yep. Sounds like you could multiply them together, but that doesn't work. Is it just one every 4 fires then? Sample hold. That initial fire. Just that's the only loop that makes sense. So if I do VCA of this output, split. That's the gate. That's the in, and it's also the trigger for this. Then it's not the thing that it's that. I can't add a rate. I mean, I guess I could add 100. This input is put there, and not I think what I actually want is I want to split you to go out. So it's always 100. It's incorrect. So I don't think I can do this because I think it's going to cause another loop, right? But if I do that and then that. What if I swap that and that? This is always 100, which is the problem. I take rid of you. I don't think I need this. So that loop every time. Just don't know how to break it. Right, so gate. I want this value. If this is true, okay, that's what I want. If that's true, if this is true, no, I split. What the fuck am I doing? If this is true, then I want this value to go through, and then I want that value to be knotted back into itself. driving me up the wall, chat. Driving me up the wall. I think we're gonna have to look it up. I just don't know how to do this. Otherwise, we're gonna have to look it up. I'm not gonna be playing this anymore. I've done enough. What is this? Guides available. You guys can see. Here you go. Unfortunately, so what is this? I just want the start. Like, if I could just figure out the start of that puzzle, I would be doing so much better. Tractor, music player, tractor gear system. What? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I'm gonna have to tab in and out of this, I guess. Okay. Like, this is one of those things that even the solution, I'm like, what am I looking at? So there's a split, and then there's a VCA, and then the sample load is here. So that gate is there, and that's the in. There's a split to this. Okay. Oh, there's another sample hold. Okay, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. So you go in the end of that. What? And there's an and. An and, a not. Not. The in of this is that. That's that. That's that. Okay, is that the... Okay, let's just break down what the fuck I just did, because I have no idea what I just did. I was never going to do this, so I'm glad we looked. Okay, so this is firing on the correct timing. And it's trying to fire the value 100. So that's all. This is always going to fire 100. But because of this, it'll swap. And then this'll get the correct output. Whatever this output is gets put into here. Gets put into this sample hold. Oh, it doesn't. It gets put into that sample hold on every other frame. So it's like lagging behind by 1. What? Oh gosh, I don't even know what. Okay. So if this clock and this sample hold line up, if they're both true, this not will fire this one. But if it's not true, then it will... So this will be 100 if this and this are true. This will be 0 if this and this are false. So this will be 100 if both of those are true. This will be 0 if both of these are false. So they're both true. Oh, this is a not, so it inverts it. Okay, so that inverts it. This is an inverse. So this gate is an inverse of the clock up here. Okay. So this sample hold basically fires off the exact opposite of every one of these steps. So it'll turn off at the exact opposite step. So it'll have the exact opposite value. And then you can set this value based on that. Okay. Okay. I think I understand that. So now I need a 2 clock and a 3 clock. Alternates which clock is sent to decided by... I think I just need 2 VCAs, right? So I think I want 1 to fire So this is 1, 2. So it should be 3 when it's negative. So it should be 3 when it's negative. This is a not then. Okay. I was never going to do that, chat. So I don't feel bad looking it up now. I don't feel so elite though. I got an achievement that says elite engineer. I don't feel very elite. That's like you just did my job for me. Thankfully, someone else did my job for me. Great thing. Our entire monetary system collapsed together with the rest of civilization. There's a working over. Who knows? It's a bit mystery. We were supposed to switch to a thing called Bitcoin, at least according to people like Ellis. I literally said I could NFT Bitcoin people. Of course, the thing put that into that. Nice. Okay, so I think that's all of them now, though. Okay, so yeah, so basically, if I flipped the clock upside down, it would track the previous value the whole time. So it would always, like, it would basically track, oh, you were at 100, so I would be able to then flip it. Gotcha. Yeah, I was never gonna do that. That was fun. I enjoyed that. But I think we're gonna leave it there for today. Kind of done my 3 hours, and I was like, well, almost 3 hours, but oh, hey, Pandatsky. I'm about to stuff your crust. I swear to God, man. Oh, yeah, that is over. Papa John's, bro. I just got hurt. I'm sorry, Panda. I started early today. How are you doing, though? I just finished this up, which was kind of fun. But I'll be trying to figure out who to raid. Do you have anyone on your list to raid, Panda? I'm just going to leave it there.